What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Spinner Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, and today I'll be simulating the 4-0 Baltimore Ravens. Hold up, just gonna say that so we're just a bad bit. And versus the 1-3 Cincinnati Bengals. This is gonna be end up being a blowout because the Ravens are red hot and the Bengals are just booty cheeks. But anyways, we're gonna jump right into into upgrading some guys, and then we're gonna look at some rankings, and then from there on out, we're gonna jump into the simulation. So let me know in the chat or in the comments who you got winning this game and your score predictions. I'm interested to see what you guys got to say. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, it doesn't look like the Ravens need an upgrade, so we're gonna jump right over to the Bengals. The little kitty cats, if you will. And it doesn't look like the Bengals need upgrades. Alright, interesting. So the Ravens have the number 11 offensive league, meanwhile the Bengals have the number 16 offensive league. Defensively, that's where things start to teeter off the charts a little bit. The Ravens have the number 24 on defensive league, and meanwhile the Bengals have the number 29 defensive league. So that's where we're at for the rankings. And now let's jump right into the simulation. Let's go. I'm going for the Ravens to get the dub here. There's no way you're gonna stop Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Those guys are going all over you. So, yep, give me the Ravens. Let's go. Let's go. Oh boy.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it'd be... Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy, really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. right back to Moss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. It doesn't put them in bad situations.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there, now 3rd and 14.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 42-yard punt, 40 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and they'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a magical 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
First down. Here's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 catches, 119 yards, and the score.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. In a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Coming up, we are looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Moss. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll go again here with Moss. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 27. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The Bengals at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Joseph Osai. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw here. He'll swing this out to Moss. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the option, here's Henry. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. A quick throw, but incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early, chip away at their timing.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the option, here's Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Jackson. Oh, Aguilar, what a catch. Now he's going going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. A first down carry for Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
And it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st, as he can only get this to about the 19. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Here we go. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Chase came into the league with some lofty expectations. And he somehow surpassed those through the first 3 years of his career. He's a perennial 1,000-yard receiver. He's a guy they got to find a way to get the ball to in all situations. He's one of the main reasons why the Bengals offense is consistently among the league's best.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Burrow looking to pass. They'll run the screen with Moss. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nabi Matabike in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends at what we've seen so far.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
And they'll begin by running the option. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, Jackson will keep it. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. It's Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Jones on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. Oh, and this one, it may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up, but I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Looking to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run here with Moss. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They go play action with Burrow. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Sam Hubbard that time coming through defensively with reckless abandon. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now Burrow on first down. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Here's 2nd and 3. Moss on the give up the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. High throw, but the catch is made. And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Moss will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And they'll get this down to the 10. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Tucker's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. That's in the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. On 2nd down, Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This 2nd and 4. Jackson will throw again. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points, but it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play. They put points on the board for their team.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Deontay Hardy. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B. Their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Jackson looking to throw on third. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Daxton Hill puts it off. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Burrow. His throw incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. The Ravens ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. On the option right is Jackson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. But look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Mitchell now off the option. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Right back to Mitchell here. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that one one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were losers last week to Carolina, but they've got the lead here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Quick slant caught by Chase. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Joseph Osai able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely, because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of amplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Jackson. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson completes it to Aguilar. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Moss. And taken down just shy of the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's second down at 7. They'll go again here with Moss. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 58 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 27. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times. So here's a 3rd and 14.
gun, it's Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And Jackson throwing once more. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Jackson's throw pulled in by Aguilar. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd down and 3. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. Off the option, here's Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that left.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. So So possession goes over here on the punt. Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And this one will be brought back to the 22. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. First down. Here's Burrow. That one caught by all, the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run a draw now with Moss. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Right back to Moss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Here we go. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Nabi Metabike picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Joseph Osai getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw, connecting with Andrews. 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Jackson. And he fends him off. That one into the hands of Flowers. Here's 1st down. Now Jackson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Jackson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. To throw again is Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ended up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And they take a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that could be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Bengals, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Alright, so Lamar Jackson went 29 for 47 with 400 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 5 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was from 43 yards. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow went 29 for 43 with 296 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was from 27 yards. Derrick Henry had 14 carries for 51 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 15 yards. And Zach Moss had 20 carries for 65 yards and a touchdown, and his longest carry of and his longest run of the day was from 11 yards. Eric Alm had 2 catches for 14 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 8 yards. And Nelson Aguilar had 9 catches for 191 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 43 yards. And Ted Karras allowed a sack. It's all for blocking. Amarius Mims allowed a sack. Cordell Wilson allowed a sack. Alex Kappa allowed a sack. Ronnie Stanley allowed 2 sacks. And Orlando Brown allowed 3 sacks. And for the defense, Joseph Osei had 3 sacks. Justin Madubuiki had 2.5 sacks. Sam Hubbard had 2 sacks. Kyle Vianoy had a sack. Michael Pierce had half a sack, and Roquan Smith had half a sack. Alright, and Justin Tucker made 3 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 36 yards. And Evan McPherson had also made 3 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 53 yards. And for punting, Brad Robbins had 5 punts for 235 yards. And his longest punt of the day was from 53 yards. And Julian Stout had 3 punts for 134 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 46 yards. And for kick returns, Charlie Jones had 3 returns for 76 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 27 yards. And Deontay Hardy had 7 returns for 174 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 30 yards. And C. Higgins had 1 return for a yard. And Charlie Jones had 3 returns for 16 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 12 yards. And Deontay Hardy had 4 returns for 8 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 6 yards. And that is pretty much all the stats from this game, as the Cincinnati Bengals stunned the Baltimore Ravens at home, beating them 30-23 in a relatively ugly game for both of the quarterbacks. But yeah, the Bengals got the dub, and the Ravens suffered their first loss of the season as they fall to 4-1, and the Bengals improved their records to 2-3. And now we're gonna advance. And looks like the Bengals got an upgrade to do. It'll be Chris Jenkins will be in 75 overall. Pretty solid there for them. Alright. And now we're gonna go all the way down to the Ravens. All the way down here. Bingo bongo. Alrighty. Okay. Upgrade players for the Ravens. And it looks like the only upgrade that the Ravens will be getting will be Deontay Hardy. He will be in 75 overall. So pretty solid there for the Ravens. And now, which game will I be simulating next? It will be the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Interesting. Alright. So my Patriots will be getting the simulation next. But yeah. That will pretty much be the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 300 subscribers. And yeah, I appreciate you all. And until next time, have an awesome day. And as always, stay awesome.